So do I want to do hard mode levels, or do I want to try to get better times on the regular levels? I don't know if viewers have a preference there, but yeah, it's I think it would be Outfox. Yeah, that would fit. Let's explore. It's not quite that exciting of an exploration since it's kind of still the same levels, but they're different same levels, so you know. And it unfolds a map, so it's still exploration in some sense. Oh yeah, we got this jerk, we got the purple scientist now following us around. We'd probably just stick with Dash because Dash is great. Yeah. This is a nightmare. Why am I playing this? Oh god. So these saws are very fast. We have a very powerful dash, but so far we don't know why it does or doesn't matter if purple follower dies here. So there's probably gonna be some reason it matters at some point, but there might be some level progression thing if we can beat levels in a row without them dying or something like that. Oh yeah, I can use that on all levels. Right, that's true. I think we figured that out, right? I can... No, that's the wrong one. That's the fast time. Wait, that's also fast time. Okay, there's no slow time. There's only fast time. That makes more sense. Oh, you meant the slow time power up. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea either. And that makes more sense. Mirror's also good. Blast even could be good. So on these levels, it's not raw time. I have to touch all of the tiles. Basically, touching the tiles advances my time, so to speak. How do the devs have a 60.399? That's not a thing you can get by touching the tiles. Weird. Does clone my buddy? I don't know. I haven't tried that yet, CCT. I would like to beat Elad's 11.2, but I'd like, otherwise I want at least the 10 seconds to open the doors. Hey, Ring. Dang it. Close. We tied. Okay, well, we tied, Elad. I guess that's good enough for now. I'm gonna switch back to dash. It's just a phase. Oh, no, no, no. I don't need a fast on top of these. I was okay with the other ones. So these other saws basically shift phase when they touch walls. Oops. No, I don't want to go back up here. Although I haven't done this one. I guess it's not back up here. But... Alright, good enough. Since we're working more on exploration, we're getting like kind of baseline better than Elad times, ideally. Hey, Cinnamia. Okay, now we've got the Roomba Arrow of Death, two of them in fact, so they kind of triangulate my position to some extent, so discs kind of spin towards me over time. Alright, I mean, we can do a lot better, but we're doing baseline and exploration, so we'll stick with that. Homestuck is the name of this level. I know that's not what it actually said, but I can pretend. Oh god, I can't get to him. We beat the dev time on our first try though, so I guess I can be fairly happy with that. It's Sparky. Oh, these ones. Wait, they're colored different. They aren't. They don't have that blue tinge anymore. Oh, that was bad. Dash there, but just a little late. Oh, I could have stolen that. Eh, just two. Oh god, I could have stalled in the corner. It's hard to like actively decide to stop and play. That was following me while I was stashing underneath it. How rude. I don't know quite how to handle the behavior of these, I don't know, Oreos, black and white. I guess the reverse Oreos. They kind of both are, but the other ones are, have a more distinct personality, right? They go slow and then they zip towards you, so those are zips. Roma the Mad God, There's definitely a lot of different subsets of the genre. I mean, if you haven't played Undertale, I will highly recommend that. which the core gameplay is bullet hell. Alright. Not beating the devs, but we beating Elad, so that's good enough. Yep, exactly, Proto, exactly. Elad's a really cool guy, by the way. Just thought I'd clarify this fact. Since everyone's like, yeah, get dunked, Elad. We can definitely do better, but... Okay, so no more tile removal. Now we're on King of the Hill. Oh, good God. And we don't strictly have to stay in the middle, but we only get time credit while we do. We're supposed to get 11 seconds on this, huh? You let use dash. I don't think this is gonna work super well, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I walk into it anyway. Yeah, Blast has a decent delay on the charge of it up. And I expect the Blast to be more emphatic, but these purple ones are somewhat resistant. Like, they're blast resistant, but not blast immune, is how I would describe this. Mirror was really good on a couple levels. Blast has been good on a couple levels. Dash is definitely the easy favorite, though. Clone, because it gives you negative time on top of just not being that great or easy to use, seems like the worst to me. Oh god, well you're charging Blasty, we must not be getting time, huh? Is that the case? Yeah. Holding Blast, okay, I didn't realize that holding Blast down did stop your timer. It's true of like Dash 2, to be clear, but yikes. Alright, so that means I need to play Blast differently if I'm doing it. Yeah, this doesn't behave on these discs like it does for any others, so my expectation is hard to adjust for. You see me, like, blasting something away, then immediately running into it a lot because of that. That time I did run into it, it was just slightly late. But yeah, Mirror's pretty good on the tile levels in general. Oh, we did beat Elad. We beat the 10 seconds. So Blast is doing some work here. Oh geez, the room to the right's locked by a 15-second timer. And the dev time's not even 13 seconds, huh? That's a little intimidating. The only madness will be caused by disc puns. Like, it just, like, this one feels hard for anything to be good. There's so many discs taking up so much of the room so fast. There's kind of nowhere to dash to. Blast doesn't work as well. Slow wouldn't help as much because there's nowhere to run to again. Mirror would be requires too much precision with this many discs. If I'm using dash and I'm less afraid to run out of the circle, it probably works a little better. Whoa, why did... Oh, we got maybe a little... okay, yeah, it started my dash to the right as I was pressing left. That felt weird. Dang, that was a pretty good run. Blast's still my most effective, yeah. I don't know that they do anything, Cinnamia. I don't know. But someone could check the timer and see if it's like beneficial for them to be alive in that regard. I'm guessing no. All right, we'll accept our defeat on that for right now. Bunch of jerks. Yeah, these are jerks. These are the ones that go all. Oh no, these are a different type of jerks. These aren't like ultra jerky saws. These are just regular jerk level of saws. I was thinking these were the like lopsided ones. These are the stop and goes. Alright, that was pretty good. It's still not beating Elad though, dang. Ding, ding, ding. It is story related. The story is very light, as you might expect, but... Oh, we got splitters and we got slow fields, huh? This is just an unpleasant level. Alright, good enough. Done with that level, moving on. Hey, Dark. I mean, like, you've got clothes and stuff. There's more than one purple scientist, just like there's more than one, yellow. But, yeah, the plot was we found a disk outside of Jupiter. We sent a bunch of scientists there. Rooms are full of death. There's orbs. Yellow scientists keep finding the orbs. Purple scientists seem to be finding, like, some munitions, some deadly weaponry, and grabbing it and trying to run off with it. And then one of the purple goobers got dunked, and we what, like, cloned ourselves and sent the clone to explode the bomb at a safe distance, sort of thing, I think. Oh, that was a pretty safe start, but I couldn't capitalize on it properly. This level is like 6 seconds of nothing, and then unmitigated panic, hoping that you can beat 11 seconds. We are getting very slightly better repeatedly. Oh, I hate this spot. Okay, this is... So we're good to be? Oh, I dashed slightly late. We didn't quite even get to the 10 seconds. Very, very close. And there's some merit to slow and some merit to blast here. Oh. Could have at least gotten 10. We probably would have got like 10.2 if I played that just basic better instead of actively better. I think we still don't BB land though. Slow does slow our time as well, as you might expect. Well, it did get a 10.4 already on our second slow try or whatever. God, there's nowhere to go. I'm filled with confetti because it's a customizable game option. You get to select from a wide variety of blood colors. Most of them are, in fact, colors. Oh. Like at first I'm like, oh, like green or purple or something, that sounds appropriate enough. And then it was like, oh, confetti. Well, I'm not even going to continue looking at other options. I have clearly already found the correct choice. But now, every 10 seconds, we have another party. And you know what? All of you are invited. Okay. Ah! I mean, we got over 10 seconds again. Dev time's 13 and a half, huh? That's something. Oh, goodness. I'm like, okay, we can turn off the slow when we find it out. Nope. There's not one of those. Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like when on a lot of these hard levels, dash becomes a little less good just because there's so much death and so much expectation that you're just going to be... I was kind of treating it like I had dash there because I'm talking about dash, I think. But so much expectation that you're just... Your margin of survival is a couple seconds. That, dash becomes worse than it is on the standard levels, I think. With that said, if you're really good, you could probably still use dash wonderfully on these levels too. Controller drift. Don't be rude. Okay. Good enough. Eelhead is defeated. The challenge is what that one was called, apparently. Oh, I meant to swap to oh. This is a button level. Alright, well I'm gonna use dash. Sounds like angry bees. Alright, well we got 11. Dev team times 2. Like, I know we can beat the dev team time on that. I don't know if we actually are going to work on it. Yeah, it's orbiting Jupiter. OSHA has no authority here. "35 seconds on the dev team time, huh?" Oh, I didn't make that? Eelhead played this level once. Is my assumption. Yeah, you can cross through, but it's not easy to do so. Like, it's pretty precise in your dash to be able to make that. I'm just gonna die on the golden side. Maybe. Oh wow, I was higher than I thought. I thought it was only like low 20s. I maybe should have kept trying. But we gotta die to the. Oh wait, they don't even track different death types on the hard level. Forgot about that. All right, well that's still a good time. I can be not upset with that time. We got, yeah, see, this is what these ones normally look like. Are the other ones that are like this a little bit different, or do they just look different? Oh, walked into that. Okay. Oh, that would be interesting, Dragon. I did not see that. Okay. Yeah, most of these he landed once, considering sometimes I can beat his time doing it once. Oh, we got the lopsided. Lopsided plus slow fields, huh? That's pretty rude. Gotcha, Cinnamon. That makes sense. we do not need Shrine Maidens in every bullet hell game. The Void Raid supporter heart kind of has Shrine Maidens. Depending on how loosely you want to define the term. Maybe these are Shrine Scientist Maidens. You can't prove they're not. Maybe the lack of trumpets in the music proves they're not. Whoop. Apparently we're on this level though. We got stop and goes on this one. Oh, and we have stop and goes and stop and goes as well, which the more emphatic version of that. I don't understand what Toho has to do with Pocky and Rocky, though. First Blood. Alright, so this is a Sarlacc pit one. With rusty saws. Well, that's not a very good dev team time. Is it a first or second try? What? No. This one. Ah. I mean, but really the only song that ever plays in my head is the X. Oh, they were all on top of each other. That's too bad. The X-Men theme is the only song that truly plays in my head. Na 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 na. Dang nabbit. Do they like always go back to the middle after the first few? Seems to be a semi-consistent pattern there. This is another one that could do with a sound silence if we wanted to do this level for a while. Not silence, but half the sound volume. That's how we advance our score on these levels, just to every orb we pick up advances our time. You don't get like, they still phrase it as time on all the levels, but it's not time. Hello darkness, my old friend. Dun 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 dun. Don't even know what that theme is from, and that's okay. Oh, I missed. $17 and $25, huh? Where's the other? Oh, there's only one left because it's number 9. Yeah. I was like, that one's hard to get right now. Let's get the other one first. Oh, nope, there is no other one. Whew, I could have hit inside the ring there briefly. I think that actually was the play there, but it's a really dicey play. It's not one you want to do very often. Dagnabbit. We got 17. We tidy that. Alright. Another one of these. This was the brutal antibody. Oh, we got these purple jerk discs. Okay. Tie the dev team time, okay. I felt like we were doing good. I was like hoping to get like another 4 or something there, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, no, purple guy actually really actively avoids discs. Oh, I didn't want to do that again, but yeah. Golden carcass. This is a button one. Oh, I didn't get the buttons to start there. There we go. No! I knew that was going to be a problem. I dashed, but it was still slightly late there. No. Dash wasn't quite back up yet. It has a very low cooldown, but it does still have a cooldown, of course. All of these, like, there's some levels where we do need the, sound effects volume, up higher. Like, the ones with the, discs that, like, kind of wait and then they zoom at you real fast, like, having the sound cue for those being, like, jumping at me is pretty important, but, these levels, it's just kind of carnage, just bombastic madness that, we could turn down the madness a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's right, and dark, that's right. Although there's a lot of these that can open from multiple ways, like, it's kind of weird how they set that up, because, like, that's, like, quite hard to get, but we open it up the other way pretty casually. Oh, I thought that was... Hitbox on that is not that generous. Like, it's... You can go with the edges a bit, but it's not like it's only the little, like, brain in the middle that's, No, I want to go back down, please. But yeah, the hitbox is bigger than just the brain piece in the middle there. Oh god, that bounced back so fast. We did get our 12 though. Okay. Good enough. Could have been a little faster. We could have gotten to 14 at least. I want to switch back to some of the early rooms again. So we're gonna change it up. Let's see all the times Chim Cham has beaten me in. It looks like Elad's never gone back to do the early levels either. I should clearly like poke him to do so, right? When it starts just like jumping off to the right there, that's the controller drift in full effect. Man, dev time's 52 on this one. What is this? Oh, this is a darkness level, it looks like. Hey there, Alyssa. Do these like seek at me if I'm close enough, but otherwise they don't or something? Yeah, it feels like something like that. So 30 is not too hard here. 37 is still pretty tough. I dashed, but slightly late there. Dashing in the dark is scary. It's much like Jurassic Park. All the dinosaurs are running wild. Oh yeah, I can be more aggressive on the edges now too. I still haven't like readjusted that. Like you still catch on them a little bit, but they did actually quality of life tweak that so that you don't catch on the edges very much anymore. Slow gives you light while you're slowed, Chrono. Yeah. I still think dash is gonna be better for me, but I'm glad they did stuff like that because it makes some of those potentially weaker, more niche abilities a little more broadly useful. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, that's better. That's not the third. That's 26 is still less than 37, it turns out. Yeah. Yeah, if you get like really good at practicing a level like this, you can start like kind of timing when discs are gonna disappear, so you know that that spot's gonna be safe again. Things like that, I imagine. Oh no. Alright, it's currently a very convenient pattern. Very lucky here. It's gonna get bad pretty soon here, though. Can't get too complacent. Oh, we can do a little Toro action. We lose time doing that. Oh, well, there's that 30 that I thought wouldn't be too bad to get. No, we've been doing the hard levels mostly, Chin. Let's just get really lucky again and then play it better after we get lucky, right? Easy. I mean, theoretically I could, like, direct these in such a way that I could put them where I wanted them or something, but... Oh, I thought I had time on that spawn. I mean, moving around constantly does give you a little better idea what the layout of the level looks like. So this one's kind of an interesting design because of that. This is fading in and out on spot rather than bouncing around, right? And that's somewhat true of all the dark levels, I suppose, but especially true when they're fading in and out rather than bouncing off the walls for most of the saws, you know? Oh, goodness. Ah, okay. We beat you though. Barely. Oh, barely. I want to do... yeah, some of these. Oh no, this is this one. Maybe not this one. Yeah, we want to do some of these, maybe. I like the orb collectors fairly well. As far as level types go. Hmm. 30 odd on this, huh? I don't know if Phase 3 gets any worse, but it probably does. Oh. Surprised it didn't dash in time there. I knew that was dangerous. I thought I was gonna have enough time. I think I did, actually, if I just, you know, played it better. If I knew the spawning delay on that little saw there, I could have actually grabbed both of those safely. No. Oh. My swing around that was not what I expected. I was pretty happy about that run, but I still had a long way to go. I was pretty narrow on the Psylocke there. I edged just around it. Oh, I'm focused so much on the left there, rather than the right of me. Okay, guess we're going over here. I don't actually know just how much more saturated it gets, like, just from over time. Because I think a lot of the saturation is going to be from the level ups. The phase ups, whatever we want to call them. At, you know, 10 and 20 kills. Because some of the saws do disappear over time. Basically, like, the determination there is how aggressive I should be, right? Like, if things are constantly getting worse, like, all the time anyway, then I should be pretty aggressive, because waiting around just gives more time for things to get bad. But if that's not the case, dagnammit. I knew I had to get out of there because the Sarlacc was about to pop, but okay, I trusted my read on the time of that small saw to spawn late, and it did. Whew. Solid improvement. Fun fact, I've been calling these things Sarlaccs the entire time. I don't 100% remember what Sarlaccs are even from. Like, I'm thinking Star Wars, but I'm not actually sure. Okay, I was right. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's interesting, the second phase almost feels easier than the first. I don't think it actually is. Yeah, there's more on the board by then. But it's not that bad, you just need to have some patience. At the right times, of course. Oh, dang. Not ideal. Alright. Stuck in phase 1 until the end of time. There's so many little saws in that corner. And that's the other consideration, especially like in a phase 1. Like, do I just do it super aggressive so if I die it's fine because we'll have a easier time of it with another random draw? Like, that was so much of an easier phase 1 there. Hey, Fuxi, going pretty well. Oh, I got both of those. I thought I only got one. I would have moved back to the bottom right from there. It is a horrible mistake. I mean, Mass Solar is still fine. Just make sure you're blueprinting it, right? Like, if you're trying to do that without blueprinting it, without having robots build it for you, then that's a big mistake, I would say. If robots are building it for you, I think it's fine. Especially if you're talking vanilla Factorio. Dang it. Yeah, only 3,000 of each? Easy. That's the chump change. How many accumulators did I have to... Like, just accumulators. Just for the one use. To have enough power to hold off those solar flares for 2 minutes. We ended up with like 5,000 of accumulators alone just for that one purpose, right? I think so. But obviously that's modded. And to be clear, I still like think nuclear is more fun. But some people still prefer solar. Ah, big saw. No, I don't. Need to go back into magical gold frequency land. It's an interesting thing because, like, on this, I'm not talking about, it sounds like I'm talking about Factorio as a continuation statement there. Just the fact that the antibody destroys the small saws that it passes through, so, like, following its wake can be one of the safest spots on the map. But you still have big saws to worry about like that. I ran right into them. I wonder if there's any rhyme or reason to which direction the big saws go when they first spawn. They seem to maybe be heading towards where I was when they first started spawning. I'm not sure. Dang. How's it going, Oddvar? Theoretically, especially in phase 1, I should be using dash more aggressively in general, but I kind of want to not get in the habit of using it that aggressively because then I won't have it when I need it. Dag nabbit, we had an easy 2 more. Still had a ways to go for 32, 33. I mean, it's not limited use, but it has a small cooldown. So, like, if I, well, yeah, you also don't pick up orbs while you're dashing, but, like, it's very small cooldown, but, you know, this is a very fast reaction game, so... don't know, the cooldown's low enough that I should be using it in phase 1, I think. As we are now doing. No. I wonder if this just means less stuff spawns because we did phase 1 that much faster, you know? Oh, it seems to be helping. I mean, it's also quite possible it's just because I'm getting, you know, better at the level. I've been working at it for a while. Alright, that one was extra greedy. That one, I don't know if I just hit my dash late or if it wasn't quite back up again. How much faster do we think we actually move while dashing? Like 20%? It's noticeable, but not like extreme. I maybe should have greeted on that Sarlacc. Outpipped. Okay. Good enough. Oh, I've already got a great one on this one. Okay. How about the rotted antibody? There's a 20. Oh wow, that's so sad. We had such a great start. Like there was nothing on the board yet, hardly. We like speed ran that first part. Alright, this isn't too bad. Oh, we got Sarlacc that time. There's that, like, vaguely Halloween Mike Myers ability. Okay, that was pretty greedy, but we want to be greedy. I think it's really hard for Dash not to be the best for, like, all of these levels, since, like, the downside of Dash is that if you're dashing constantly, your timer isn't counting, but there's no timer here, so... Sure, you could still do some cool stuff with, like, Mirror or something, but I don't think it would be good enough. Yeah, it's definitely something that could make sense, is leaderboards for power. And it's effectively something back in the day when I was doing like individual level runs on Super Meat Boy, that was something I wanted there, different leaderboards for each character. Because some of them were just so wildly dumb on certain levels. Often Niger Fly Wrench, but not always. Sometimes Captain V. Captain Viridian. Going upside down can be strong. Yeah, exactly, Drink. Like a level that might take 50 seconds with Meat Boy might take like 5 seconds with Steve from Minecraft or something like that. The guy would be a good one on some levels too. Ah, dag nabbit! It felt like everything was fine. I feel like I can get like a 40 on this level. I don't think I'm going to, but like there's enough leeway. I mean, it's possible it ramps up enough for phase 4 or whatever that getting much more than 30 is ridiculous, but I don't know, I just don't think it's gonna ramp up that much. So if you can just keep playing well the entire time, easy, right? Well, there's the 30. I mean, that's still good enough. I know I could do better, though. Like, we didn't even beat the dev time, we merely tied it. I mean, I suppose in either case, it is time for a break. Let's see. What do we reckon? Ha! Instant. Alright, why don't we take a break? We'll do a little bit more Disc Room when we return, and then figure it out from there. So we'll probably switch over to something else. Which, I mean, I guess is probably like Picross or Hanabi or something, but I am number one. True. I mean, I didn't ask for you to beat like all of my times either. It'd feel a little more comfortable if you had been like, you know, half of my times instead of 90% of them. But at least I'm able to take a few back for now. But in any case, folks, thank you all for joining me. We'll be back in just a few minutes. They haven't been easy to take back. Alright, we are back. Yes, formal, but it's pronounced the same, so it's fine. Silly is playful, and that was the name they used to sign up on Patreon. So I went with the name they decided to use. I think he was using that on Twitch for a while too, actually, before switching back to Pears from Pears. He was also Dumbass for a while, but Twitch eventually decided he wasn't allowed to have that name. So, you know. Oh, I suppose we could also pull in-game music or a playlist or something, huh? I mean, in-game music's pretty good and fitting. If there's a strong preference for playlist, push for it. Otherwise, I'll leave it on in-game. And thanks for 35 months, by the way, Jim. I don't think I'll be able to beat that time. This is the hot mess of orbs, boss. Very calming gameplay. Oh. Yeah, no, I completely forgot to switch scenes. I mean, Zapper's description fit this, like, sarcastically fit this level, if I hadn't switched the scene properly, so, you know. Hmm. 60, I do believe, on my, yeah, it's still considered time. There you go, Slug. Clearly two different people. Nope, there was nowhere to go. I mean, there just wasn't where I wanted to go. Nope, that's not where I needed to go. Well, if I'm gonna keep playing like this, I should switch back to the brakes, you know? That Kermit, like, what, it, like, I don't know, shifts its trajectory by like 30 degrees or something every time I pick up an orb. So, I mean, usually I just try to keep my distance, but that time I was kind of predicting its path and then it turned. So that was a mistake. To assume it would keep going the same direction. Oh, that would turn right into me too. No. There's still like no particularly good way to do that. Because I want to start moving up at the beginning of the level, and up, of course, also changes the level. Still feels very Michael Myers-y to me. Oh, kind of lost track of where that saw was. Oh, I'm still alive. I went pretty deep inside its spiky underbelly. I assumed I'd already died. Yikes! I don't know how much like additional patience I should apply to phase 1. I should probably be like a little more patient, but maybe not a lot more patient. Because I think aggressive play is still beneficial broadly. Yeah, that's an interesting trade-off with these levels and the King of the Hill levels, right? Like, you can play safer in a way that isn't directly benefiting your progression, No, there's nowhere to run. Hey, Caloria. Oh, that's no fun. Oh my word, the saddest way to die. We make it to phase 2 again. We die to a single small, slow, isolated saw. Is there an S word for isolated? I mean, it still has the kind of ice, so we still get some of that alliterative feel from isolated, I suppose. Solitaire, yes, there we go. Solitudeness. I mean... we know what that word means, even if it's not a real word. So... soul would also be good. Oh no. I did like beeline right into me with those curves. What am I gonna do? Not pick up the orbs? I don't think so. What kind of popper do you take me for? Goodness. Yee! No. Yeah, I could have, if I ran down right from there, I could have survived. Oh, blast. Sarlacc eats little saws, too. I don't think it eats big saws. I probably can't reasonably spend time, like, guiding it into the escaping maw anyway, if that were the case, but it could be a strat if it eats big saws. Guess we're going back up this way. Ah! Since this boss saw is bigger than the other one, like even though it's killing the little ones, it's a lot harder for it to be like a safe spot. And also because I'm picking up so many orbs, its movement's a lot more erratic. So those two reasons make it hard to eat its delicious wake. Nope. Nope. I don't actually quite understand why sometimes my dash gets kind of like locked in a weird way. Like, I still don't think I would have turned around in time, but my character didn't even turn around at all. Maybe you can't do a like full like 180 while dashing or something? Yeah, I think that's it, actually. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's another limitation of dashing that I didn't actually realize properly until now. That explains some confusions I've had. Like, you can do about a 90, I think. Like, you can even do about a 135 or something. You just can't do a 180. Interesting. Yep. We, don't appear to be, beating. We haven't even, PB'd yet on this one. It still very much seems like we can, though, right? Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, God, there's no chance. It just feels like it's a marathon and, we haven't gotten it right yet. Oh. Almost back to phase 2. actually know how many orbs there are total. I guess we could get like the count from our first collection. That would be how many. A pile of orbs underneath the gatekeeper here. So it looks like PB is just touching the orb treasure cache after the next phase starts, but nothing more than that, basically. Which would incidentally imply there's 10 of these, which is the number you would expect, I suppose. Stop following me! Close. It was either 11 or 10, I think. Or 9? Probably 10. I keep getting a 9 on my initial, if I didn't dash there, I think I'm fine. I don't think it actually kills me in the corner. Like, it'll crush me on the edges, but... Stay away from me. I'm hiding in the corner. The corner is actually pretty safe. Couldn't even finish the sentence. You know, safe-ish, right? Not happy about anywhere. Maybe just compared to how safe you would expect a corner to be, which is very unsafe, it is at least somewhat safe. You know, until the Sarlacc shows up. I did so many very close calls and still only have 56. It's safe as long as nothing hits me. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. I could have waited longer. Rude. Rude. Oh, apparently it can get me in the corner. Hopes and dreams crushed against the wall. Popped like mini a holiday party popper. This is all terrible. Okay. Don't much care for this. No. I don't know, maybe we give up on this one. And considering our PB is tied with Adept Time, that implies it's already pretty strong, but... Alright. Good enough. For how many narrow, close calls I had, that was kind of a sad way to die, but, you know, a big part of it is just being alive long enough. Hold off on making a dumb mistake long enough to get there. Whew. Okay. One more antibody? Oh, we got the Seekers on this one. Alright. We're getting extra cheeky there, and it almost all worked. These are the soft seekers, I guess I should say. There's some that seek a bit more aggressively than these do, but these are still troubling. Dash wasn't quite back up in time. Alright, I'm just gonna try for that because it's the second one and we actually got there, so we get style points. And then we die in silly death, but you know. How much of this saw is safe? Like, it feels like I can almost walk through it now. It's hitting me. Okay. Oh, I thought it was down there. It was hiding under one of the other saws instead. It seems, I mean, it'd be probably worth like checking, but it seems like this is gonna spawn like kind of indefinitely and kind of quickly, so just playing this very aggressive seems to be the kind of baseline strat I want to follow here. Although maybe not, they aren't spawning anymore now. It's possible it's because it's a phase shift, but that would be weird that the second phase is specifically easier. We're really good at getting 19. Hey, OBG. I don't know. I think that's why we have the scientist here to figure that out. Like, I don't think we can trust a lay person's opinion on this. No. Oh, it's top left. I didn't even see it. But well, then you have to like control for the type of disc too, Sparky. Like, I've technically got some compact discs in my room, and I'm not dying all the time. So, I mean, Yep. Yeah, those things are weird with their very like slight pull towards you. So if you move in the direction they are already going, it's very dangerous. But otherwise, they're not necessarily so bad. I shouldn't have gone for that one. I mean, kind of funny you should mention that instant. I mean, I don't have them in my possession anymore. But I mean, I did once have... Oh man. How many did we have? Two numbers are coming to mind, and one is about twice as much as the other one. So, I'll say we had at least 3,000 AOL CDs, but it might have been 6,000. I mean, that's good, OBG. With that approach, I will live forever. It seems like I don't want to pick up yellow orbs, because that makes time go forward. You can do all sorts of things with 3 to 6 kilo discs. Oh, well, the thing in the middle is a brutal antibody. I don't know the in-game name for the soft heat seekers. Purple jerks. Woo. Nope. I mean, the last I heard of those 3 to 6,000 AOL CDs, they were inside a closet in a hospital. Where else would they be, after all? Inside cardboard boxes, of course. Dang it. Could be, Sparky, could be. Yeah, this is once we can use that cheeky technique a little more readily. Where we sit inside it. Because it spends a lot of time moving very slow. Oh, I missed it. A lot of time going very slowly. Should have just gone for it, but these are like all stacked now, which is probably good-ish. I think this is definitely a button level that is a little more worth considering just surviving rather than speed, especially once we get to the second phase. Yes. Dang. The problem with that, of course, is that we're not progressing at all during that time. I thought someday I would get an opening. Even though I missed it the first time, I still got the cheeky swipe in there. Okay, I didn't think that would work. It's still like kind of hard to parse how to handle the patterns of these purple disc jerks. See, it's hard to adjust that they keep changing speeds on me. Rude. I mean, they have a clear like logic to them because they're basically like being pulled towards you, but only a little bit because I don't have much gravitational force. But like, effectively, if they already have momentum towards me and I'm near them, that's very dangerous. They're very fast. They could be going slow because I'm next to them, but they're going the other way, but then if I get to the other side of them, then they suddenly go very fast. Like, it makes sense. It's just, you see, like right there, I want to dash to the other side of that, and that would work with most saw types, but it won't work with these saw types. I mean, their speed changes when they hit the wall, basically. Is the main thing. And with consideration of if they're seeking towards me or not. Nine's a lot. Do get a PB though. That one sped up on top of me! No! I thought that one was going down and to the left, but maybe it like hit the wall or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this level requires kind of a weird kind of patience that isn't the same in most other levels. That one's gonna speed up, okay. Oh, I thought I had a little time. I was gonna hide inside it for about half a second. You know, the safest place you could be, inside a giant, like, saw that's spawning extra saws. So now we have to wait for those. With like other types of saws, I could have snuck past them. So now when I'm done with this level, I'm just not gonna know how to handle regular saws anymore. Okay, we can sneak that one there. Oh wow, it moved right away. Rude. That's one of the only times I tried to dash and it wasn't back up yet. Can happen. Oh, we actually made it because it bounced back. Nope. I mean, it wouldn't be a world record. World record of my friends list, anyway. I know better. That's the exact type of thing we can't do with these songs. How's it going, Mr. Ukazi? Thank you for 3 full years of subscription support. There you go. I mean, probably makes more sense to call it the record at that point rather than world record, but we got people from all over the world on my friends list, so you know. counts, right? Mm. Almost did that, right? Actually, did I get Sarlacc there? I'm not sure. Oh, I was fine. I couldn't find the spot though. Oh, it's stuck right there. Oh, that was Sarlacc, yeah. Nope, the saw was on top of me too. Oh, that's what it is. If you pick up an orb, you're invulnerable for like, I don't know, 0.1 seconds or so. Cool. That's some really nice little quality of life. I kept wondering why, like, sometimes the hitboxes seem ridiculously generous, and other times they seem, you know, normal generous, like you'd expect. That's the ticket. Okay, come here. I didn't need to get that one, but I wanted to. Yep. These early ones I'm being just extra aggressive on, like I'm mostly fine if I die within the first 5 or whatever. Mostly start getting a little more cautious at phase 2. Nah, you gotta either get that immediately or you don't go for it at all. Nope, nope, nope. Terror at every turn. Whew. Dag nabbit, there's that 11 again. Or 11, there's that 19 again. We were so close. That was a case of my dash not quite being up again yet. Wait, does it not give me iframes against the small size though? Picking up the orb? It's interesting. Oh, it might, yeah, it might just make the hitbox on the boss not happen for a little while, like, and that's part of why it's flashing sort of thing, you know? Maybe that's part of the idea there. Thought I landed inside it, so I thought I had to run up with it, but I was right outside it. So yeah, it looks like it's only the antibody that doesn't hit while we are picking up an orb. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, see, I know I can't get that, but I still want to believe I can get that. I bet I could have, like, grabbed that and actually just walked out of it. That's an interesting thought. I'm gonna test that. Yeah, okay, cool. There's another tool I can put in my kit. Does that apply to the other phase, I wonder? Probably, yeah, it flashes. This is not good. Dag nabbit! God darn it! Nope. That was another one of those times that I tried to move down, but I hit dash just before. It's kind of weird that it doesn't let you do a full 180 with a dash, but it does with regular movement, and it still like lets you do about a 135 or something with a dash. Just make sure you press the direction you need to go before you start dashing, or you need to turn a little bit first. It's pretty hard to account for that minute difference. I think in practice that mostly just means it's just gonna happen sometimes. And you know what? That's probably fine for a game with like 20-second runs or however long these take most of the time. No, that's way too greedy. Everything was fine, I don't need to go there. That was a fun aggressive pull there. Like, that was actually very planned that it worked out that way. Oh, that was planned too, except for, you know, running into the saw at the end. That was not part of the plan. I'm getting better at pulling off some of these high-tech plays. I missed the orb. I thought it was top right, it was more middle right. No! I dashed slightly late. We're on the cusp. Repeatedly on the old Cusperino. Okay, good enough. Wait, does hitting 30 not do another phase? Because it didn't look like it was doing a transition there. Alright, world record of my friends list. Got there. I didn't know where I was, so that wasn't like an intentional, like, I'm getting 2 and then it's like, it's fine if we die, but I knew I was very close. Oh man, with like all of these ones, especially, I keep feeling like, well, I could do that a little bit better. Like, I could do that a little bit better. Because these ones are a little bit more, I don't know, progression, and then like just sort of like, I don't know. It's weird to say the ones that aren't like, because there are levels that are literally just survive as long as you can, but these ones almost feel like more like that, even though they're not. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they feel more like I can distinctly progress further, rather than like, oh, that was like 45 seconds longer than I thought I would ever survive, so I guess that's as good as I'm ever getting, right? Like, that's kind of the distinction I'm feeling there. Wait, is there a room we haven't survived 5 seconds in? Or is there another... No, those are same doors. What room haven't we survived 5 seconds in? Controller drift is extra strong on this screen. Good God, stop! Whoa, there's multiple people beating me here. We should probably fix that one, but... here too. Oh, Elad's actually beaten me and Chim on this one. Look at that. What the heck? I mean, I didn't count. I guess I should have counted, but like, there's no other levels. I don't know why does... Oh, that's my current location. That's why it has a diamond there. Mm-hmm. 27... plus 7... Is there another one, like, supposed to be right here? Yeah, the gold outline means survive 20 seconds. I only, like, specifically know this because I just happened to look at the key in the bottom left, but I wouldn't have known that otherwise, because I wouldn't have looked at the key. So 36, 40, 43, 40, wait, is it 51? 48, 52, it looks like 54, I must have miscounted? Yeah, so 9 times 3, oh, I counted this one, so it should be 52 though. I might have counted, so that should be 51 at least, yeah. Why don't I have access to this level? Like, we've got 36, 37, 38, minus 1 because I counted this one. So 37, 44, 48, 51, yeah. There's just like a level that's bugged or something? No, we literally went over every level and checked that we had survived like more than 5 seconds in every level of fire. please stop with the controller. No, this one is, no, not this one, apparently, supposedly. How did we, check over every level individually and then still miss this? Oh, because it's a... Oh, yeah, because it's the gimmick level. Yeah, we played this. It just, we never figured out the gimmick. Right now I'm holding down fast forward. We've tried bringing in other saws into this level. And that wasn't enough. Is there any, like, hint? Oh, God, stay on the level, please. The controller drift is actually so bad on the map select. It's not too bad in the actual levels. Now, the high scores are with dash, though, not with, Curiously, I just was spotting extra saws there rather than, redeploying them or whatever. Yeah, Yellow had clone, everyone else had dash. Like, there's a right arrow. I can run into this wall for a while. There's one, vent that's, like, broken. What the hell is the gimmick to this level? I will run into all of the walls. What if I just don't move? What if I don't move and get lucky? Oh, no, feel free to speculate. That's fine. So, I mean, this can be done with different powers, so it doesn't matter what power we have. Clearly we need to run laps around the saws? Like, I don't... Because I know we've tried just surviving for a long time and seeing if it starts ticking up, and that didn't really do anything either. I guess we can try that again. Oh my god. I mean, but that was like about a minute, right? Maybe 40 to 50 seconds, and it still wasn't, I mean, it's also kind of interesting that the dev team time is really bad on this level too. I mean, we don't have other tools at our disposal. I mean, like, if it's a meta thing, we could be in the menu or something. That doesn't do anything. I could use the D-pad for some reason. D-pad actually almost sort of works here. It's not great, but... You can press different directions at the same time. Pressing up and down at the same time doesn't do anything. So we need to, like... Can we, like, leave this level? Let's see, what if we die? We can't, like... The only time you're ever able to just walk out of a level is after beating one of the antibody, like, mini-bosses for the first time. I mean, I could pause by bringing up the, menu. Oh, here, they actually do name the discs over here, I think. Okay. Armored remains. Projectile. Those ones are called chicks. Hunters, those purple ones. I mean, we don't have other tools to affect time. Other than that. I can't clone because I, don't have any time to spend to clone. Huh. Greater than symbol. If it was like a partial gimmick where like, oh, if I'm to the left of the saws or something, then we would have gotten something to increase our time from 0. So it's hard to think that it's anything along those lines and not something that you trigger that then starts timing properly. Spend all our time dashing through. um, so, yeah, our power-up doesn't matter. There's another disc type in this room that I assume happens once we start the level, because we have tried specifically dying to both of the two different starting saws, and that doesn't matter. There's an arrow or greater than symbol on the board. Our ability doesn't matter. Fast forward doesn't matter. Just surviving long enough so the timer starts ticking isn't a thing. Running into anywhere on the entire outside edge of the wall doesn't matter. Standing still doesn't matter. Circling the saws doesn't matter. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is we have to do something that starts the level and then it stays a normal level after that. But that seems like bad design. I don't know, like, that doesn't seem like it would make sense with the flow of how these things work. So I don't think that would be the cause, and the only thing that would really make sense there would be like bringing in another saw or something. Slowing down doesn't matter. Like, I mean, we see the like broken fan here, but I mean, I guess that comes from a side. So we can look at the room on the right. There's also a drip up here. We just don't have a lot to work with here. The path. But the, like, the door doesn't open afterwards or anything. This is still a normal level otherwise. So it's not just doing like that level first. I'm gonna try it with the left level first too, because that would make sense with the arrow. Could mean either. Vent Horizon. No. You can touch saws in the dark, yes. I'm trying to make it happen. Yeah, there we go. darkness. God, I hate the controller drifter. I guess I should, like, just use the D-pad to navigate rooms. Okay, well this is curious, right? Like there's supposedly another way to open that door down that says die with over 4 discs in the room. But there's like way more than 4 discs in the room. There's nothing else connected to this, but I mean, that's not even like pointing to this room, right? Like for disc types? Like it doesn't actually show progress on that. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it doesn't seem like it should be relevant for this. We can add another light in here. Pretty sure we already tried this, right? Do those for some reason like go away if we get rid of them? Like we move it over here or something? We're still gonna have 2 saws in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a handful of puzzle rooms. I mean, I guess I'll ask if I need to do something with a... how do I phrase that properly? Is this puzzle, is Timeless here entirely self-contained? Can I do it just on this screen? This level here? Okay. I assumed as much. The right arrow doesn't match, like, if they wanted it to look like these level select arrows, they should match it exactly, and it doesn't. So that kind of implies it doesn't, but, I mean, it is still an arrow to the right. And there's not like the other piece of that like broken vent or anything over here. All of these other levels have, oh yeah, that one's funny. Yeah, all of these other levels have X's on the ground, except for that one, which is dash symbol slash right arrow. Are there other ones that we've completed that are like weird that don't like... Yeah, like this one... But, I mean, I guess obviously we haven't completed this because there's no path between these two rooms. Okay, Okay, that's not the type we're looking for. Alright. Oh yeah, we can pull the side saws on, the edge saws. That's kind of an interesting thought there. Nope. Nope. I want to go down, please. It's probably not this early. You would work, actually. Yeah. Okay. But I actually tried this, though. Because that was 4 different types. And that still doesn't do anything. Didn't these say anything about times? Okay, we can't set that to 0%. That's nice. Like, none of these feel like timeless as such, but I guess we're just gonna go like this. Oh my god. Pass everybody. We can still fast forward. Look at this fast forward action. Okay. You change the fast forward amount. Speedrun timer. No? It's still got the, like, arrow. Hmm. Timeless. Nope. We removed as much time as we could from the system, okay? Hmm. Wait. Oh, I thought I didn't suck one up. Wait. It should only be one. Okay. It does eventually get that. That, fast forwarded, that had to be, like, at least 2 minutes or something, right? Although we kind of already established that just fast forwarding wouldn't, solve it, so I guess I probably shouldn't be trying that. The hell else is there to try? And no, I would say no, that the comics don't really have hints. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but the comics were fairly straightforward. I remember them well enough that I don't think there's a relevant hint in there, unless it's like something weird hidden in the background or something. I mean, none of the saws stop time. We could bring in a slowing saw. But, like, if no one on my friends list used absorb at the times, like, just, it feels really wonky if it's something that you just unlock and then it's a normal level when it pretends to be a normal level in the first place. Like, that would be really bad signposting, I think, when they've got, like, the gold levels, that's kind of exactly how they work. Well, I suppose they don't become normal levels, but... I guess I'll snag a phantom rather than a light. Alright, unsurprising. I guess we'll ask another question. Do my abilities matter at all? Go controller drift. Wonder if I could like, it's just not that worn of a controller. It shouldn't have this much of a problem. I wonder if I could fix that by taking it apart or something. Hey there, Ning. Alright, abilities don't matter at all, so we don't need to absorb anything. Can I like walk through the wall while it's dark or something? No? Okay. The only hints we have in-game are the name timeless and a right arrow or greater than symbol or whatever. And, I mean, like, possibly the fact this is named the path, but... Alright, all the other ones do still have levels that look about the same. Any other room names that sound like they would relate to the time? Only the aging process, which is the level that, yeah, caps at 3 minutes that you're supposed to fast forward through. Huh. Does anyone that didn't look up the answer have any other ideas? We'll extend it that direction first, since that's a little more playful. What's the movement of Saz? I mean, I think it's just random, right? Like, it's standard behavior. Alright. I mean, I don't know if Konami Code's gonna work with controller drift anyway, but... Yeah, looked at that as far as the greater than less than, but yeah, having them on the same side doesn't seem to be relevant, whether I'm on the same side or the opposite side or anything like that. My abilities don't matter. Look, we specifically decided not to play Baba as you tonight. We don't need some arcane puzzle nonsense here. Hey, motherboards. We've already clarified that abilities don't matter, so therefore, like, absorbing and bringing another San here is not relevant. I mean, the area on the ground has to be significant, but, like, it just seems to be saying to do something in this room. Possibly in this room. But probably in this room. Especially given its name The Path, but it, I guess I didn't try running through the wall here on this one. Not very effective. Run through the door. Get the saws to open the door for me. Greetings for Donther. So every other level has the same exact pattern with the X in the middle and the 4 triangles on the edges. So the only thing that's distinct and different here is that it has a right arrow instead of an X. Everything else is exactly the same as all of the other levels in this area. I mean, exactly the same as slightly strong because there's little wall decorations like this broken vent that are potentially different, but it is not much. And that does not seem like a distinct enough thing to particularly care about. I'm not an imposter, motherboards. I can't vent. But yeah, there's the same broken vent thing here, so not terribly unique. It's not like we can run through it. Yeah, we have motherboards. Sat safely fast forwarding for probably like, well, over a minute of real time. More than that, fast forwarded. And we have established that it requires something outside of this level and does not utilize any of our abilities. And I've already tried all the setting changes that could make sense. Yeah, that's just because Dash is good. Sparky, so once they're playing the level normally. I actually really hoped it was turning off the times of the settings, because that felt kind of clever and funny. But that did not work.